Okay, so today is actually Wednesday, and I could actually say it's Wacky Wednesday. I know that I made that one video, and it was Thursday. So sue me. No, don't sue me. Don't sue me. Please. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about soups. I know that was coming. You guys are going to go, uh-huh. You really need more new material, or you're really bored, or something. Well, a little bit of both. I am bored. Yeah. I could be walking. I should go for a walk because it's actually decent weather now. I say that now because this weekend we're supposed to have another snowstorm. And it's supposed to last all weekend long. That's why I'm going to talk about soups. Because Mom and I are going to start organizing the house a little bit more and get everything a little bit more organized in case Brian comes out. So, because he's the organized queen, he look at stuff and go, what's this, what's this, what's that, what's this? He will. So, today I'm going to talk about soups and what my favorite soups are. I'm kind of like a soup Nazi when it comes to soup. I love soup more than life itself. I love different kind of soups. I like even stews and chowders. And stoops. If you don't know what stoops are, stoop is a mix of soup and stew. It's a lot thicker and bolder and really yummy. So this is half of the soups that I like. So bear with me. So first up, I was going to show a can that we have in the pantry that is my favorite clam chowder, but you guys would probably go, ooh, gross, yuck. You've had that for that long and it's in a can? Well, it's in a can, why not? There's one soup that I don't have a can of, which I wish we had a can of, and that's a local favorite around here, and it's called hobo soup. Jim Karcher, who used to own the Ortonville Independent, made it, and it's basically just a vegetable soup. But I've always wanted to try it, but it's a local favorite around here. Mom says it's okay, it gets boring after a while. Everyone gets it, and if you get it and you buy it, I'm going to have to buy one and just bring one back with me and give one to Shannon. Because it's kind of funny, you know, just see hobo soup made in Ortonville, Minnesota. And which is only like about 6 miles from where I live. So, it's kind of interesting and kind of fun at the same time. Like my sunglasses, by the way. Last time, someone who wore these the last time was my ex, and I look better in them. So, anyway, soups. This one is basically a chowder, and it's Campbell's Chunky New England Clam Chowder, and it has potatoes, hearty potatoes, and tender Atlantic clams. So, yes, this is one of my favorites, all-time favorites. It's so yummy, yummy, yummy. I love that soup. Now, some of you guys are going to go, ew, gross, really? Ew. But, and how old lady-ish? I don't know, maybe it sounds like kind of a little old lady-ish, but this has been my favorite soup since I was a little girl. And it has to be Campbell's classic cream and mushroom soup. I love cream and mushroom soup very much. I like a whole bunch of cream vegetables. I like cream of asparagus, cream of potato, cream of celery, and cream of broccoli and cauliflower soup. But cream of mushroom soup I grew up on since I was a little girl when my sister used to watch me we would have cream and mushroom soup and grilled cheese sandwiches and watch Young and the Restless. And it just, every time I have cream and mushroom soup, I love it. And you can practically make everything and anything a cream and mushroom soup. And when I taste it, it just reminds me of being a little girl. Another one, like I said, I like a whole bunch of creams and different kind of soups. This is the only kind of good thing I could get around here. They do have it down in Sioux Falls, but I can't get it up here. I haven't seen it up here, at least. Is cheddar cheese soup. Around here, around the Midwest, that is a local favorite, is Wisconsin beer cheese soup, and it is delicious. I highly recommend you try it. I know how to make it now, because a restaurant that I go to every summer is down the road, and they make the best Wisconsin beer cheese soup, and I actually order a big bowl of it. And I just eat that in a roll, you know, for dinner sometimes because it's so good. But I love cheddar cheese soup. And a lot of people are like, "Ew, really? Oh, is that a little salty?" Yeah, it is a little salty, but it's really, really good. And if you add a little bit of beer in it, it's really, really good. Now, I don't like tomatoes. I hate tomatoes with a passion. I can't even stand ketchup. I can't. Well, I love fried green tomatoes, though. But I can't stand tomatoes. But this is also my other favorite soup as a child. And that is tomato soup. My dad used to make tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. And I used to think that he was saying zoo. I don't know why. He would always say, "Do you want some zoo soup?" And I would say, "What?" And he would say, "Do you want some zoo tomato soup?" And I couldn't understand what he was saying. And I was like, "Yeah, okay, go for it. Yeah, why not?" And he was actually saying, "Do you want some tomato soup?" And when I was little, I had a hard time hearing. I have hearing difficulty still, and when he would say, "Do you want some tomato soup?" to me it sounded like, "Do you want some zoo soup?" So I still call it zoo soup. So, but I love tomato soup with a passion. I love it in the fall when it's cold and you want, you know, something quick on a Monday, to have some tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh, yeah. Another favorite, a lot of people get grossed out. My mom hates this kind of soup, especially. But it's so good. And, you know, I think of my grandpa. And he always tells me, "This is George penicillin." Yes, Jewish penicillin. That's right. Chicken noodle. I love this kind of chicken noodle. I don't like the Progresso kind. I don't like any other kind. But simple Campbell's chicken noodle soup. That is my all-time favorite soup. I could eat that. If I had my way, I would have that for lunch and dinner. You know, basically. Because I love it so much. And it's so hearty and it's so comforting. And you think of all those memories with your, you know, grandparents or parents or brothers, sisters, or whatever. And they tell you what is good for you. And my grandpa would always say, "Jewish penicillin. You have to have Jewish penicillin." Because he would call every other day when we lived out in Washington. And Mom would go, "Oh, yeah, Tara's sick again, la, la, la." And he would go, "She needs some of that Jewish penicillin." And he still says it, too. And he's 89 years old. And I think it's so funny because when I go over there and I have lunch with him once in a while, he will have chicken noodle soup. And I said, "Grandpa, you're having Jewish penicillin." And he's because he's a little slow now and getting older, and he's got Parkinson's real bad, and so he can't laugh as much as he used to laugh. But because it's now, so it's kind of like a slow Krusty the Clownish kind of thing. So I hope I didn't bore you too much. I kind of got bored with myself. But I love soup. 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 I'm the soup Nazi. Okay, no I'm not, because I could actually say soup for you, not instead of no soup for you. So I love soup. Soup is so good. Now I'm gonna go have some soup now. See ya.